Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go out to the garage because I got a really cool pickup the other day. It does pay to have friends in the arcade space. So what I would say to you is if you live in a local area, you're gonna start to make friends with other people that appreciate and enjoy arcade games. And sometimes they'll tip you off on certain things. So I was able to go down to a warehouse that actually had a Qbert. Now it was a buddy of mine that tipped me off and said, hey, this thing isn't actually posted yet. So if you wanna come down and check it out and get first dibs, you can. And I was able to pick it up. So here it is. GarageCade's looking a little messy right now, but here is the Qbert machine. It needs a little work. It's not perfect, but you can see the control panel's in good condition. Coin mechanism is in good condition, but you know, the cabinet needs a little bit of work. It has some water damage and things like that. The monitor looks great. Control panel's pretty good, and it has the original joystick that's positioned sort of crooked, right? You can play it, you know, you can't really play it right with a traditional joystick. The side art looks pretty good. What you're hearing probably in the background is the New Wave Toys Qbert. I just wanted to have it out so you guys could see it. So let's go around back and I'll show you what's going on back there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The price was right, and it's a game I've wanted for a while. It's just that these don't come up very often. Qbert, it's probably getting into that rare category at this point, but here's the back. The monitor looks really good. PCB did have a problem when I got it. So this right here is a filter board. So all of the connections go into this filter board. And what happened was the monitor, let me shut this off. I did want to show you this for a reason. So check this out. So just because there's a feature of Qbert that I was shocked is in this, and it's actually in the real machine as well. So if you're not familiar with Qbert, if Qbert falls off the platform, there's a knocker inside that makes a noise. I don't know if you heard that. It's not that loud. Here, I'll do it again. All right, not sure if you heard it, but there's an actual knocker in the real one, which is right there. So that's the knocker. So when Qbert falls down, bangs the side of the cabinet, or if one of the enemies falls out, you hear and that knock is actually that knocker right there. And what I was gonna do is I'm gonna do some gameplay, and I'm gonna have a camera in here so you can see the knocker go off when it does. The thing was in decent shape. The only issue I had is when I got it home, it was shaking around a lot in the Jeep. I unloaded it from the Jeep, and then I noticed the video wasn't syncing right. And it was because the filter board had some cold solder joints. So they actually cracked, and I had to go and reflow solder on the back. And actually one of the connections was off, so I actually soldered it directly to the back of the PCB. But what I'm gonna do is, what's really cool is Arcade Shop sells a full-on replacement for this filter board. This is one of the most common issues with a Qbert, believe it or not. So this filter board is way less complex, and it's just plug and play. You basically disconnect all those connectors and put it in here. So that's gonna be a future project for me. I'm just gonna get rid of that altogether. Why have that issue if I don't need to? So anyways, that's really cool, and I got that from Arcade Shop. There's a couple other things in here I'm probably gonna do to it eventually. There's a switching power supply that I can put on it to replace this guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might rebuild it instead. So I did buy the rebuild kit too. So there's a rebuild kit in here somewhere to rebuild the power supply. And then I'm a bonehead, and I thought maybe the knocker wouldn't be working, so I bought an extra knocker. So I do have an extra knocker just in case that goes out on me. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on here. That's the back of it. You can see the side art looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this pickup, but you can see there's some damage on the top of the cabinet. I'm gonna have to sand this down and repaint it. So it's not in absolutely perfect condition. You know, there's some work that needs to be done. I need to replace that leather strip T-mold, and I'm probably gonna have to, there's some swelling on the cabinet. I'm probably gonna have to sand the whole side down, which is unfortunate because I'd like to keep the side art. I was gonna see if I could sand and paint, do like a blend paint, but I don't know if I could color match that well enough that you wouldn't notice, but maybe. Anyways, I did talk to my buddy and my top troll, Pitbull, and he did say, he gave me the paint code and everything, so I have all that. But anyways, let's go around front. We'll do some gameplay. And actually, while I'm here, I wanna show you something cool. Check this out. I was gonna do a separate video on this, but look what I picked up. I found a topper for War Final Assault. How freaking epic. All right, whatever, we're not talking about War Final Assault. We'll talk about Qbert. I'm gonna turn on that camera inside the game so you can see the knocker go off, and we'll just show you a little bit of gameplay. But I do wanna show you something. I don't know if you're aware of this, but watch this. When you turn on Qbert, it says, hello, I'm turned on, but a lot of people don't know that because how many people go to an arcade and turn the machine off and then back on? But listen. Hello, I'm turned on. I love that. All right, let me get the camera set up here and then we'll do some gameplay. Okay, so let's coin this thing up real quick. So hopefully what you'll end up seeing is we'll do some gameplay and you should hear the knocker. I'll just show you really quick how that works. So watch, I'm gonna jump off the platform. Pretty loud. So you can see the screen looks great on this. The only thing I'll say about it that I need to fix the screen. It's like kind of off a little bit, so just the size of it is off. But other than that, or not size, but the position is off a little bit. Oh no, oh. All right, let's do this, come on. Let's at least clear one board here. All right, we did it, nice. But yeah, I'm excited, it plays well. It looks good, you know, I just do a little bit of cosmetic work, but you know, it's an old arcade machine. Qbert was definitely a really good seller back in the day. I say it's rare because it is rare to find them fully working. Oh, did you hear that? It's rare to find them fully working. A lot of times they're down or someone converted them and put a game elf in them or something that would make it not original. But the cool thing about this one is all original. Uh-oh. Oh no! All right, let's fare a little bit better this time. Now something I might do in the future with this is there is a J-Rock FPGA option and it gives you Qbert, Qbert cubes, and a couple other ones. Like there's a mellow yellow Qbert, whatever that is. There's like a harder, faster Qbert. Oh, he fell off. Did you hear that? That knocker is just so cool. A lot of times in the arcade, that knocker is broken. It's either broken or shut off. Now, I'm probably going to end up moving this one into my house, so I may decide to shut the knocker off because it is actually a lot louder than you'd think. Oh man, so close. Come on, man. Yeah, baby. All right. Anyways, I'm super excited to have this in my collection. Let's go back inside for some final thoughts and we'll wrap this thing up.
Well, I gotta say it, 2022 has been a totally epic year for arcade game pickups, and there's still more time left in the year, so who knows what's gonna happen. Very happy to have a Qbert in the collection. Thanks for tipping me off, Scott, on this one. It was really cool to go down there, and the warehouse was pretty epic, actually, and there's like a bunch of other games I want in there, so we'll see. Maybe we'll work out some other deals down the road. But Qbert's one I've always wanted in the collection, and I never would have thought I would have came across a original that actually is working as good as it is. Now, the only thing I'll say on it is aesthetically, it's not great, but I'll work on getting that fixed up over time. I'm just glad it's a working Qbert. Anyway, there's one thing that I don't know if you guys noticed. Let's go back in time a little bit. In Chasing Nostalgia episode 2, that little Easter egg when Qbert turns on and it says, "Hello, I'm turned on," that was in Chasing Nostalgia episode 2.
Why is it so dark in here?
Welcome to the Theater of Magic.
Hello, I'm very tall.
I don't know if anybody noticed that. No one really said anything about it in the comments. So I just thought that'd be fun to bring up. And speaking of Chasing Nostalgia, the reason why this video is so quick and I'm kind of throwing it together really fast, I'm sorry about that, by the way, is that Chasing Nostalgia episode 5 is a wrap. We're editing it this week. We're putting some final touches on it. And I'm hoping by the second week of June 2022, you'll be watching Chasing Nostalgia episode 5. So if you are watching this right now, then I'm gonna put a little clip thingy up here to that video. If it's not the second week of June yet, then I won't put the clip thing in and it'll be in later or whatever. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, put your comments below. I want to hear from you, and that's it for now. We will see you on the next one.